Hey, what's up, fam? Rick Brown, Brady Frederickson with the Ledger.
Same old, same old.
Here for the aftermath of the Bucs' 20-3 loss to the Green Bay Packers this Sunday. Brady, simply put, I think this was the worst performance of the Bucs all season.
It was, and especially it's odd saying that when you consider Atlanta and Baltimore, but this one it was just, lowest offensive output in every conceivable capacity. And the Packers, they only scored 20 points, but they still rolled up 400 yards. I mean, it was just a sound beating in every aspect.
400 yards, they held the ball for over 38 minutes. 23 first downs. Bucs only had 6 first downs, I think, for the game.
Bucs didn't get a first down until late in the second quarter when they gained, I think they had 60 yards in that drive, 60 of their 109 total yards.
At one point, Green Bay had a 236-0 lead in total yards through the second quarter. But the score remained close because the defense played. If there's any bright spot here, it was the play of the defense that kept this team in the game. I mean, they caused a turnover. They
made a goal
line stance, kept Green Bay from the end zone for the longest time. Hats off to the defense today.
Right, and even if you think about it, I mean, they didn't even get, outside of 2 pressures, 1 sack fumble from Michael Johnson, I mean, they got no pressure. Aaron Rodgers had all day to sit back there and wait for Randall Cobb or Jordy Nelson to go deep, which the Bucs did defend. I mean, it felt like all day I was just kind of waiting for Jordy Nelson to catch that 60-yard bomb, and it never happened. So, I mean, props to the Bucs on that. But, when your quarterback gets sacked 7 times and you rush for 16 yards on 14 carries, you're not going to score many points.
No, I think the Bucs ended up 106 yards. Second lowest yard total.
Lowest only to the Johnny football-led Cleveland Browns
this year. Yeah, just a poor offensive performance. Offensive line did not play well. Again, some bright spots on the offensive line. I think DeMar Dotson had a decent game at left tackle again. His second start there. Other than that, though, that line was, and he wasn't great over there. So.
And the thing about it is, you go in the locker room at the end and you talk to them. Everybody's kind of, it's same thing, different. Everybody's really down, but you almost look at it, and I feel like at some point these guys are like, and they wouldn't admit it, but one more week. There's only one more week, and then we can finally have this behind us. And, it's not going to be that easy, but next week against the Saints, a team that doesn't really have anything to play for again, it'll be a very apathetic game for both sides.
Bucs fall to 0-7 at home. We have a chance to go 0-8 for the first time ever. They did go winless at home their first year in 1976, but that was only 7 games. So this could be a historic day here at Raymond James Stadium, and not in a good way. Bucs fall to 2-13 on the year. This officially locks down. This will be Lovie Smith's worst season as a head coach. On the injury front, middle linebacker Mason Foster re-injured his Achilles. I think he's out for the year. He's only one more game. He didn't sound too good afterwards, but that's the middle of the Bucs lineup. Gerald McCoy, Mason Foster, Major Wright. It's just gone. Middle donut.
Their battery is not very good.
Hope their middle reliever is better. But that's it for us. Same story. It seems like a different week. But
tune in next week for the battle for Jameis Winston or Marcus Mariota.
I ain't got nothing else to say. Hey, peace out, Joe. See y'all next week.